Hello guys, Matthew here and welcome back again to the TechTech YouTube channel. The competition for the high-end gaming headset segment is getting stronger and broader by the day, and although Corsair has few models in line from before, they've decided to up their game a bit with the new Void Pro RGB 7.1 model, which I have today in front of me. The whole current existing range of their Void series of gaming headsets is actually getting this Pro upgrade in the SKU naming, as well as getting the new feature set of course, starting from the surround model to the wireless models, with MSRP price staying put where it was in the first place. So judging by that, I would assume that they will completely replace the existing lineup. And as for my model, this particular one is the USB one, which goes for just under $80. At first glance, it's probably hard to notice any difference compared to the regular Void RGB model just by looking at the product box or even when taking a look at the specifications of the headset. The packaging itself is a bit different. Now we don't have that transparent window on the right half of the box. That said, the experience of opening it up is not the same, but at least it's a bit simpler now. Beside your usual user manual, you'll also get a small pop filter, which is a great add-on if you care to use it, and of course, here's the headset itself. Although the design of the headset seems to be exactly the same compared to the regular Void series, there are a few subtle and a couple of big changes. For subtle ones, we have design details on the ear cups, where we now don't have those RGB LED lines running on the edge of the ear cups, but rather just this very clean and glossy black surface with Corsair's RGB logo on it, which to my pleasant surprise actually doesn't pick up fingerprint marks easily. On the ear cups themselves, on the left side you'll find your microphone mute switch, and below it, on the bottom side of the ear cup, a volume rocker which can also be used for changing the EQs with short press or turning off and on the Dolby headphone support with a long press. Moving further up, we have these aluminum alloy hinges which allow ear cups to travel in any direction, so they can adjust better to your head shape and size. Of course, we also have a resizable headband which is made out of metal, while for the outer finish it's wrapped in this very good quality feel plastic shell, which is also used on the ear cups. Bottom line, one thing is in my opinion very clear, and that is that this headset is one of the better looking out there, with its pretty outside of the box design, supporting this fairly minimalistic and simple approach, while also keeping the build quality and sturdiness up there among best. Comfort-wise, the padding of the ear cups is very thick and not too soft, just the right amount and without providing overwhelming lateral pressure. They will cover up your whole ear, thus bringing somewhat of a passive noise cancelling feature and so isolating you from the sounds coming from the outside. The top padding on the headband also sits comfortably on the head, as it has this very soft memory-like foam. Overall, this headset is very comfortable to use, just as it was before and probably slightly better, even on my above average sized head and during longer use sessions, and that can also probably be attributed to the headset's fairly low weight. One thing you can pick up right away in terms of being new is the noise cancelling microphone. We still have this rubberized arm boom, but now it's completely changed in terms of design, while its internals are also upgraded spec-wise. The tip point of the microphone is also redesigned, as we now have this red LED indicator for when the microphone is muted going around the boom. The boom itself is pretty long and flexible, and it will stay put in a certain position if you make it do so. That's all well and good, but let's check out how does it sound. This raw audio recording was done using the microphone on Corsair's Void Pro RGB headset, and that's without the pop filter. While this raw audio recording was also done using the microphone on Corsair's Void Pro RGB headset, but now with the pop filter on. Feel free to tell me how does it sound in the comment section below. Is it any good to you? I think it's pretty okay, around average performing. It lacks a bit of warmth and depth to it. Lastly, for connecting up, we have your regular 1.8 meter long rubberized USB Type-A cable, and that's pretty much it. Having only this kind of connection available, this headset is only meant for supporting PC platforms, Windows in particular. In terms of supporting other platforms like PlayStation and Xbox, feel free to check out Corsair's Void Pro surround model. Taking the headset finally for a spin, although they've used the same spec 50mm neodymium drivers, Corsair claims that they've completely rebuilt and retuned them. The bass is pretty punchy, although it can slightly muddy out the mids and highs, which are pretty decent in terms of music listening, definitely above average for a gaming headset. When it comes to games and movie watching, especially taking into consider the Dolby Headphone 7.1 feature, the Void Pro performs really good. I could pick up enemies' footsteps and bullets without a problem, while it sets a pretty convincing environment in movies without changing the sound profile too much, which is something I can get naggy about. Thankfully, if you don't like the sound profile of the headset out of the box, you can fine-tune it to your liking using the pretty straightforward Corsair Utility Engine application, which, might I add, came a long way since I tried it last time. Here you can set up a custom EQ profile or choose one of the presets, turn on or off the Dolby Headphone 7.1 support, bring up microphone's volume or side tone, and of course, let's not forget the option to change the RGB logo color and glowing patterns, which we have plenty of, as you can see it here in my demonstration. RGB, everything, RGB, RGB. That's it guys for this time from me. Thank you once again for watching. Feel free to toss me a thumbs up if you like what you saw. That really helps me a lot. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this product or if you want to leave your suggestions. And of course feel free to subscribe for content further down the line, or you can check out some of my other videos from before. Until then, catch you later guys.